Here in Phoenix, the roof is closed and the AC is pumping. It's the home opener of this new season between the Cincinnati Reds and the Arizona Diamondbacks. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Here comes perhaps the fastest man in baseball as Billy Hamilton strides forward to get this ball game underway.
Billy Hamilton.
Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike one. Well, Harold Reynolds, these Diamondbacks, as they begin play, they begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Got him to go down swinging there. Billy Hamilton goes down for the first out of the game. Scooter Gennett comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. And the pitch on 2-1. A fastball that just misses inside.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with one away.
Shortstop, Zach Kozar.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Zach Kozar comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. The 0-1 pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Working for the punch out and the offering. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Peralta's under it. 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. In is Joey Votto now. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year.
Joey Votto.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The 0-1 pitch. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Here's the 1-1 now to Votto. A runner on first with 2 away. And he comes back with a pitch right down the middle for strike 2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Bradley is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Harold, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in hoping to get back on the beam as they've dropped 3 straight.
Yeah, this is one of those losing streaks, but you know what? I'm a little more cavalier about it than they probably are. But all they got to do, really, this is a good team. Just go win one game, and before you know it, you'll be on a winning streak. They're a good club.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Stepping in, Jed Lowry. And he's been really amazing to follow all year long as he continues to flirt with a .400 season at this point. Pride is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. So striding in, Jake Lamb. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's got that average way up into the 330s to begin the day. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pride sprinting after it. And that retires the side. Now at the plate, Eugenio Suarez. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Baseman number 7.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Now a sinker runs in on him a bit as he's got to step out of the way there.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Here it comes. Now a flare out toward right center. Peralta has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Batting 6.
Now batting, Cannon Pride. He's currently hitting just under .310 on the season. That's lifted the other way out to left. Hazelbaker is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Into the box, number 33. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. 1-1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. This is pulled into right, and a base hit there for the Reds, their first of the ball game. The catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in, and a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Bounce towards the mound, but this is foul for the first strike. Good cutter there, and he's got him behind the 8 ball now. 0-2.
You hate facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, and now you go down 0-2. You have no idea what he's going to throw here. The at-bat's almost over.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Into the box now, David Peralta. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
David Peralta.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 1-1. Here it comes. Chopped weakly up the first base line, but that one rolls foul.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's thrown the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Again, a 1-2. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
Seems like he's thrown everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled them off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Batting 6.
Edwin Encarnacion now. The average coming in just shy of 200. So maybe a hit or 2 in this ball game could push him at least over that dreaded mark. No contact there from Encarnacion as the count runs to 0-2 on him.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Edwin Encarnacion is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Jackie Bradley Jr. is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Left fielder giving chase. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in, Starlin Castro, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Here it comes, 2-0. A high fastball is in there. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one into. And that brings up Scott Schebler. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Scott Schebler.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here it comes. Lifted the other way to left center. Hazelbaker's on his horse. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Hamilton.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Smoked on the ground up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. Digging in to try it again, Zach Kozart. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. And that misses, ball one.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
Here's Castro for one. On to Encarnacion, and it's in time for the double. Digging in, Blake Swihart. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Blake Swihart.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Kozart is there. And a rather easy first out. Striding in once again, Jeremy Hazelbaker. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Pride racing back. He makes the running play. 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the shortstop, Jed Lowry. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Sent on the ground out to second. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. So that extends the inning and gives Jake Lamb an opportunity with 2 out. Ready for another chance? Jake Lamb. He was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. This is on the ground over to first. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Digging in for his second at bat, Joey Votto. They'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. Hazelbaker will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out.
Baseman number 7.
Coming to the plate now, Eugenio Suarez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Line drive to center field, but sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
And that catches the outside edge, 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. So stepping in, David Peralta, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. He pulls this one into right, and that's in there, base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Edwin Encarnacion, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. The 0-1. Line toward the gap in left center. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. Here's Jackie Bradley now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. First delivery to him on the way. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Bozart for 1. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score. So stepping in, Starlin Castro. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
This inning looked like it was going to really get out of hand. That double play ball really came in handy. He'd already given up 2 runs. Now you can't let anything else get started. This is a big hitter to get out.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Settling in now, number 33. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Fielder, number 33.
Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Chasing after it is Bradley. But he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. He hit the corner and tries for third. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. The catcher, Devin Mesoraco, stands in. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. High in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he is in there. Standing in, Scott Schebler. Bases empty and 1 away following the sac fly. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Popped up, calling for it. Lamb makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Scooter Gennett.
And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And they can't run it down. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Here's the 1-1. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Bradley is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Digging in the switch hitter, Blake Swihart. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Catcher.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Jeremy
now the pitch.
Hazelbaker.
Jeremy Hazelbaker is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Drilled to the right side. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single. Here's Jed Lowry now. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Jed Lowry.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Number 33 is there, and he'll bring this one in. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready once again, Jake Lamb. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. In the dirt. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. Hazelbaker rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he will beat the tag from Mesoraco. Safe at the plate. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Hit down the third baseline. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. But no, he puts on the brakes and will head back to first.
The right fielder, number 6.
Digging in and looking for more, David Peralta. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. This is on the ground over to first. And that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. Edwin Encarnacion now, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit in the air out to left. Waiting on it, the left fielder. And the inning is over. Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it may.
Oh, meanwhile, how about that for a play? Laying out to take away a hit. Wow. Digging in to try it again. Joey Votto, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Now that's a good curveball. That's the old 12 to 6 from midnight to 6 a.m. and he's doing it all day.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Liner toward right center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eugenio Suarez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now. Digging in once again.
Center fielder, Cannon Fry.
And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and just put him aboard here, and they'll do.
Number 33.
Brian Flynn is called upon.
Now
Adam Duvall will get the nod from his skipper to pinch hit, and he'll do so. Now the Diamondbacks get a left-hander up and working in the bullpen. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. He'll enter play with that batting average, still shy of the 220 mark. 1 home run and 6 RBIs. Here it comes, 0-2. Hit hard up the middle. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's a 4-4 game.
The catcher, number 39.
Ready for another shot now. Devin Mesoraco. He hit a sac fly earlier. And this is on the ground for Lowry and could be 2. There's 1. On to Encarnacion, and it's in time for the double play, and the inning is He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth. Number 50 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Now pitching for Cincinnati, number 50.
Looks like the Reds are going to have some stirring in the bullpen as a lefty's begun to heat up down there. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This one for Cozart at short. A quick out number one. Here's Starlin Castro. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. The windup and the 0-1. This one for Cozart at short. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. Ready for another chance. Blake Swihart. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Driven nicely into the gap. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double. Digging in and looking for more, Jeremy Hazelbaker. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Swihart rounds the corner and is headed home. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 5-4 game. Here's Jed Lowry now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Runner goes for second. Hit out towards second. Jeanette is there. Throw on Nevada will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Striding in once again, Scott Schebler. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Scott Schebler.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Jose Peraza will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 9.
J.J. Hoover comes on now. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did. Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, Paul, and that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater. Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. I'm not surprised. That was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance. He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Weak chopper up the line. That winds up foul. Ready with another 2-2. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2.
This has turned into quite an at-bat. That's 5 foul balls. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Well, he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Bradley is there. 2 gone. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Jeanette. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Grounded up the first baseline. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart, and he's 0 for in this one, batting out of a 3 spot. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Chasing after it is Bradley. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire. Jake Lamb standing in now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Third baseman, Jake
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Pride giving chase. 1 away. Here's J.D. Martinez. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Derek Martinez takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. And now a right-hander's begun to lose. Here comes the first pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Standing in, David Peralta. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted into center field. Pride has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. In is Joey Votto. Now, he'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Andrew Chafin has been summoned from the bullpen. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And this is fouled back and out of play. 0-1, here it comes. Sinker stayed high but called for a strike. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a sinking fastball that stayed a little high apparently.
You know, there aren't many guys that could just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
Another 1-2 delivery. Squared that one up just a little late. Now another 1-2. And this is fouled at the plate. He'll try again. 1-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. So stepping in, Eugenio Suarez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Bradley going back. He's not going to get to this one as it's off the wall, and this may put the tying run in scoring position. Now batting, Cannon Pride. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1.
Well, that's such a great pitch for the pitcher. It's so hard to lay off a changeup when you're looking for the fastball on the first pitch, and clearly he was looking fastball. Back-to-back changeups, and fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different.
So he sets him down swinging. Cannon Pride is sent packing for the second out of the inning. 2 out here and a runner at second. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Little chopper back his way. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Edwin Encarnacion.
First baseman, Edwin Encarnacion.
And that misses for ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Now batting,
Digging in now, Jackie Bradley Jr. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. But this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2. Here's Starlin Castro. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Pride is after it. And that's the third out. So coming to the plate, Devin Mesoraco. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him. Archie Bradley comes out of the bullpen. Foul back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
There's that classic 0-2 changeup. That is such a tough pitch to lay off. Nice job of hitting right there. Look, the reason it's tough because the fastball looks just like the changeup coming out of the hand. You got to honor the fastball, and then he pulls the string on you. Nice take.
Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And that's off the left field wall. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
The batter, number 9.
And here's Jose Peraza. He'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Backhanded. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Digging in the switch hitter, Billy Hamilton. He flew out in his last at-bat. Swing hard liner to left center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And that's going to plate the tying run from second as we've got ourselves a brand new ball game now.
The batter, number 4.
Settling in now, Scooter Gennett. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not nearly in time as he took that one on the pitcher. And there's ball 4. So the bases are loaded, and we'll see how the infield.
The batter, number 2, shortstop.
Here's the first pitch. Zach Cozart is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
This situation right here, 1-0 with the bases loaded, you've got to stay patient. Just be specific and patient. Get your pitch, but make sure it's where you want it.
The short hit hard, and he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove. 1 run scores. 2 runs have scored, and he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Digging in, Joey Votto. He went down on strikes last time up. And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a line drive, but gloved by the third baseman for the out. Striding into the box, Cannon Pride. No hits in 3 tries so far. Ramon. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
And they're able to get the force at home for a big out number 2. Into the box, Adam Duvall. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And there's ball one. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. He's got it. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Blake Swihart will be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. First delivery to him on the way. And that slider's almost in the dirt. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close. And now that was an easy take. Now he's locked in. You're sitting there 2-0. Get real specific. Make him throw you your pitch. He just took a fastball right down the middle, 2-0. He must have been sitting on a breaking pitch because you don't take that unless you are.
Never attempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Yeah, we're down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Ready now, Jeremy Hazelbaker. A couple of singles for him and 4 trips for him this afternoon. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball, 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Hard hit ball to second, fielded by Jeanette. A flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away. Here's Jed Lowry now. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Raisel Iglesias takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. And that misses inside, 1-0.
This guy's got to get on base. You got the big boy sitting on the on-deck circle. I want to see him come up with a chance to tie this thing.
Hard ground ball to third. Throw on to first is going to be in time to take care of him, and the Reds will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through and it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he really made it happen with the bat in this one. You see here 2 hits, and 1 was a long ball, so he has to feel pretty good about what he did here.
They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 24 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, 49,033. The Diamondbacks thank you for joining us here at Chase Field and remind you to please drive home safely.